You're laying people off, John.
Opinionated, smart, and gutsy.
The message is so obvious.
Bill Bonds. You either love him or you hate him, but you watch him. Sometimes just to see what he might say next.
What's it like for you to watch a newscast these days?
Painful, it hurts. I mean,
Are we getting it right?
I would like to see more, both street reporters and anchors, place things in some kind of context.
What Bill calls context, others view as commentary. But his performance during the 1967 riots established him as the man to watch for news.
Oh yeah, I think it was the defining moment of my career.
A career that included stops in Los Angeles and New York, but he always came back home.
They can't stand the context.
He is Detroit's own bad boy. And like the city where a giant fist anchors downtown, Bill has attitude.
You've had a bad boy image. I mean, you challenged the mayor to a fight on the air.
I don't scare you, and you damn sure don't scare me. Now, how about you and me sparring a couple of rounds?
Well, I was drunk.
Okay.
I mean, I was high.
Are you proud of that?
It was great satire. It really is a marvelous piece of satire, and he knew that. It was poorly executed because I was oiled.
Alcohol. It's been Bill's nemesis, his weakness, and for years, his companion, even on the air.
I think a lot of people look at you and think that you had it all. You know, you were the $1 million man. How do you screw that up?
Well, you get into denial. You're pretty good at dancing. It's challenge that authority, get away with it, and I think ego. Booze is an insidious disease, you know. It killed my dad, killed my kid brother, killed my daughter.
Joni, a drunk driver, hit her head on and killed her.
How could you even pick up another drink after she was killed?
Kill the pain.
But night after night, he filled that anchor chair.
Were you a better anchor when you were drinking or when you were sober?
For a long time, I was convinced that I was more creative, wrote better. When I was angry. And the fuel that I used to rev up the anger was booze.
What about Channel 7's role in this? They took some heat for being an enabler. Were they tough enough on you?
Well, they were certainly more than fair. I mean, I should have been, you know. Don't forget that those of us with that X factor are very, very expert at manipulation.
In 1989, after 5 weeks in rehab, Bill was back, apologizing to all of us.
About 5 weeks ago, very frankly and very candidly, I had just about lost the will to live. The truth is that booze had taken over. This alcoholic was a mess, and my life was in a mess.
Nearly 1 million viewers tuned in that night. More Detroiters watched Bill than the first game of the World Series that year.
Has it, in a sort of strange way, contributed to your success?
Maybe obliquely, if a guy shows up and he's got the problem, they can empathize. They may not endorse or condone.
Or maybe they were tuning in to watch the train wreck.
Well, they got it.